Hey guys, ever since graduating college, I've been wondering where most of my free time goes, and I decided I should probably track it and see. Now after tracking it for some time, I realized I've been trying to hone my skills on various things with one small problem. I would take too long. You see, by the time I somewhat grasped an understanding of whatever I was working on, I'd lose interest, get distracted, and go do something else. Just the life of a creative. Photography. I think this is where it all started out, where I saw pictures that people were taking. I was like, oh yeah, I want to do that. So I bought a DSLR camera and some lens and started shooting. Mostly shot my friends, but then realized there was a lot more than that. Like in Lightroom, as you can see, I started editing photos, making them pop. Nah, I just sped this up, but it usually takes quite a while for these. And end result. Of course, you gotta learn Photoshop, right? Because who doesn't like Photoshop? Also, some of your friends may want to be with Chris Hemsworth, so gotta put that there, right? And that leads into videography. My camera takes pictures, but it also could take video. I could make a YouTube video easy. So I started shooting friends. And then I shot for several clubs. And then I started to look deeper into editing. Stuff like transition, color correction, maybe animation. And then started watching some film channels to get a better understanding of all that. After hours and hours, this is my one title. And that brings us into music production, where I'm like, oh, the music always sounds cool. I bet I could do something like that. I did play the piano for 10 years, right? How hard can it be? So started off with Ableton, and I'm like, oh, how do I use this? Should I record or use virtual instruments? And how do they get stuff to sound like that? What's mixing, what's mastering? And then there are plugins that I gotta learn too. I mean, the background track right now is one that I made after this. I think this is after 5 years of learning Ableton. Gaming. This has always been underlying my entire life. It started with Halo and Call of Duty, and a whole bunch of other random games. This clip, for example, I was gonna put on my gaming channel, but that never happened. So I think I'm just gonna display it here because I thought it was hilarious. Just Cause. It's a great series. And I think this one's 3. It's a great game. And then this was my experience with Skyrim. Hella buggy. Can't not include Fortnite, right? Right? Is that still what people play nowadays? And then Overwatch. First season, it was like eh. And then second season, gold. And the rest of seasons, I made no progression at all. So don't even get me started on League.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So yeah, that is where most of my free time goes. Now I know it sucks to be a jack of all trades, so I've decided to just focus on one thing. I think I'm going to be focusing on music production, since music has always been a big part of my life. Although the process is going to be long, hopefully I can document it and continue to sharpen my video production skills while I'm at it. Peace.